Fighters, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Born ready.
Let's do this. Fight!
You know, I have to warn you. I am a black belt in karate.
Black belt, schmack belt. You're still a kid.
Hey, yeah. Here comes the fury. Yeah. Wait. I was just kidding. I'm just a kid. You wouldn't hit a kid, right?
That's my fight, punk! Flawless victory.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Everybody loves Kung Fu fighting. These toys are faster than lightning. It's the Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 RYU figure. Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Fig Notes Figures. It's your guy Fig Newton and we're back today with another figure review. Today it's the Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 The Final Challengers RYU figure. I remember seeing these arcade cabinets in just about every place that had video games in the early 90s. I loved playing this game. Fortunate enough to have it on Super Nintendo when I was a kid. Got it now on the PlayStation. Just a great franchise. I've always felt like it's Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. For me, those are the classics. Those are my favorite. Really excited to be getting this figure here. He was always one of my favorite fighters in the game. When I seen this figure was coming out, I knew how to pick up two because the box looks really good. And then I knew I was going to want to bust out one of them just to pose around and get a really good look at it. But this box is phenomenal. Let's have a look at it. You can see you got player 1 and player 2 over here with the health bars at the top. Classic arcade style joystick and buttons. Here on the side, you get a look at some of the other fighters. Fei Long and Cammy right there. Here on the back, also available. Fei Long, who bears a striking resemblance to Bruce Lee. I have that Chun-Li figure coming on the way as soon as it gets here. We'll be reviewing that as well. I'm really looking forward to this Blanca figure here. I think these will all be released. On the other side, we get a look at some more fighters back to the front. And so with no further ado, guys, go slap on your gi, tie a freaking necktie around your head, and let's take it back to the streets of Japan with the Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 RYU figure. Alright guys, so here he is, our Street Fighter 2 RYU figure. What an amazing looking piece. Can't wait to pose this guy around and check out that additional head sculpt. So let's go ahead and do that first before we go in for a closer look. Okay guys, so let's take a look at these accessories. Really excited to see what we got here. This is my first time seeing one of these Jada Toy figures. You can see it comes with the gripping hands here. That's pretty cool. You got some red paint there. You get an additional head sculpt here for RYU. You can see here he's got the teeth, this kind of grimace on his face. The paint's not really bad. Of course, I've seen some of the Storm collectibles, but if this is the way Jada Toys really jumps into the game, I think this might be their way. You can see the other head that we got here. Two just great head sculpts. They're completely different kind of in their expression. One kind of chill and the other just, you know, full of terror. But I think they both look really good. And then you're going to get this stand here to hold like the Hadouken fireball that's going to be emitted. And the way you would attach that is you kind of just stick it here into the base. It should fit rather snug, and then depending on how high you want it or how low you want it, and then there should be a ball here to attach it, and there it is at the bottom. So you would just apply it like so, and then you could probably position this in front of RYU with those I guess they're Hadouken hands too, if you think about it, to emit the fireball, not so much gripping hands. And that looks really nice. Oh, and also another thing, it's not really an accessory, but this box backdrop, you can see it looks just like the level that he fights in, even all like pixelated and stuff. It's really cool. You could open up the top of this. It slides out of the box. It looks like an arcade, but then you got this inside. So if you wanted to put them in there with maybe another figure, it's got like almost like a box case to this. It's pretty cool. It is open down here at the bottom. I'm not sure if maybe you'd be able to fold that down, but I thought this was a pretty nice little way to display him as well. So that's just another bonus. You know, they're really hitting it out of the park with the box. So some really decent accessories we're getting here. Keep in mind, this costs about $24.99. Let's go ahead and take a look at this RYU figure up close and personal. So here he is, and let's have a close look. We already took a look at the head sculpt, and I really like it. You can see he's got like the pissed off eyebrows going on with the red bandana. I believe the bandana is a little bit different on the other head sculpt. You can kind of see they're closer to each other. Here the two ties are flying away. Really nice hair sculpt. Looks kind of modern, but it still holds true to the classic look with the head. He's wearing this white gi. It does have some texturing to it. It's not just smooth, it looks great. Down here you got some writing on the black belt, which also has some texturing to it. Here's a look at the back of the figure. You got a couple wrinkles and stuff here. Of course, it's ripped here off on the sleeves. Look at those rips and tears. Just looks shredded. He's got some veins and stuff here on his bicep that are popping out. You can see some of the muscle definition there on his pectorals, even up here around the neck. It looks a little weird kind of in this little area, but still not too bad. I do believe this is removable too. So if you wanted to show off that six-pack, you definitely probably could slide these arms out or maybe pop them off to remove the gi here. Down here at the pants, we get some more texture, and here's a look at the back of that. More rips down there around the ankle. Of course, he's not wearing any shoes or socks or anything. Here's a look at the toes. Even have some toenails that have been sculpted into the feet. Check out the texturing around the wrist wear. He's got the closed fists fresh out of the box because you got to have those. Let's go ahead and talk about the articulation. The articulation on a figure like this, I feel, should be a big point of emphasis. His head can go down about that far. Head can go back about that far. Full 360. It has a nice little tilt to it. Actually has a really good tilt to it. Arms can go up about that high. He has a swivel here at the bicep. Double jointed pinless elbows. Looks like we get a swivel here at the wrist. And there is a hinge to be featured as well. Diaphragm crunch here at the midsection. Feels like he's on a ball joint under that, so that's pretty good. Legs can go out, perfect splits. Kicks up about this far, kicks back about this far. This dude's a true ninja, man. Down here at the thigh, we get a cut, double jointed pinless knees. He has a hinge down here at the ankle. There is a rocker on it. No toe articulation, but man, what else could you ask for? Okay, so for comparisons, we have a Storm Collectibles Cyrax figure here on the left. You can see the size difference. This is about 8 inches tall compared to about 6 inches tall. Okay, next up we have the Ultimate Casey Jones, and this is a NECA figure here. You can see the difference in that scale. Let's have a look at a couple more. The Jada Toys RYU figure next to a Marvel Legends. This is the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. These are kind of in the same scale. I believe these are the 1/12 scale. Even though they kind of meet there in the 6-inch range, I think he's a little bit shorter than 6 inches over here. Let's have a look at some multiverse figures. So here's RYU next to some DC multiverse figures. 7-inch scale here on the left and the right, you can see. So these might be a little bit over 7 and he might be a little bit under 6. Think about what you get for the price, you know, $24.99 for this RYU figure. You get extra hands, you get an extra head, you get a stand, you get that power effect, and a really nice collector box. It looks a lot, in my opinion, nicer than these multiverse boxes. So let's have a look at some Diamond Select. And last up, we have some Diamond Select, Marvel Select figures here. I got my Ultimate Bruce Lee here on the side. He's probably a little bit over 7 inches. And then we have this Colossus. I don't even know how big he is. He's just freaking huge. That's going to do it for comparisons. Let's jump into FIGG's final thoughts. Okay, so for my final review on the Street Fighter 2 RYU figure, I think this guy's pretty awesome. For $24.99, we're getting a couple sets of hands, an additional head sculpt, a really detailed suit, that Hadouken effect that comes with him with the little stand, and plus the box. I mean, the box is freaking sick. I'm really looking forward to the other figures in this line. I'm interested to see if they release something like a Zangief, you know, if he's going to be scaled up with these guys, you know, a little bit bigger. And I think they might have to charge more for that. Maybe some deluxe sets we'll get here from Jada Toys. The only reason I think you might not pick this up is if maybe you already collect those Storm Collectibles, but even though those come with a little bit more detail, they also come with that $90 price tag. I picked this guy up on Big Bad Toy Store. I'll leave you guys a link in the description below. Fei Long's already available, and you can pre-order Chun-Li. Look, sure hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you did, make sure to uppercut that like button for me. And also, make sure to subscribe for even more reviews. That's gonna wrap it up for this one, but as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. It's your guy, FIGG Newton. FIGG Newton.